And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, that's a good handshake.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Are you not drinking that because you think she put Jeffrey Dahmer stuff in it?
No, I'll drink it.
So she can kill you?
Mm-hmm.
Why is everything so fuzzy?
I'll go watch Exorcism 3. Let's get nuts.
Why is everything so fuzzy? You want to watch Exorcism 3?
Moving on to the...
Hey, whoa, no gay stuff, huh?
No, you're gay. Get away from me.
That makes me laugh. That made me. I finished the whole show this weekend when I was away, Dahmer, and it really the entire story should be called "In the '80s, Cops Did Not Want to Deal with Gay Stuff at All."
Really?
Every time they're like, "This boy has a hole in his head and there's acid leaking out of it," and they'd be like, "Oh my god!" And then Jeffrey Dahmer would run over and be like, "No, it's my boyfriend. We're just doing such gay stuff upstairs." And they go, "Well, then get him out of here and go."
Ew.
Don't sneeze gay on me or anything while you're at it, please.
It's contagious right now.
It's the whole show. Is they're like, he's dead to rights. He goes, "We have you caught." He goes, "Let me inspect your house." And you just look behind the door and there's like bodies and heads. And then he goes, "What's going on? What does it smell like?" "Gay sex." And they're like, "Oh, bye."
Ew. I think we just got another call over the radio that you didn't hear.
Yeah. If I killed Christine and just every time someone came to the door said, "Oh, sorry, you just interrupted me doing some gay stuff," apparently I'll get away with it for a long time.
Well, not now.
You know what's also funny in that show? They call him another one of those, like, wow, was he like a genius the way he got away with it so long? Like, he was not a genius at all. He was actually did a horrific job.
Why?
Every person he killed almost, somebody reported while it was happening and just no one cared.
Really?
Just nobody cared.
Did you watch the series as well?
I'm like halfway through. The
Is it
neighbor
good?
calls every time he's
Every murder he's done in that building.
Multiple times she's calling and calling. I mean, the one guy gets out of his apartment, a 13-year-old boy passes out in front of the
He
apartment.
didn't pass out. He had a hole in his head.
That's right.
Yeah. He had put a hole in his head and poured acid into it. He was just literally like a zombie on the street. And the neighbor was out there with the cop going like, take this young boy, and whatever. He goes, "He's an adult, he's my boyfriend, we're doing such gay stuff, and he's drunk." And they're like,
"Do you have ID?" "No, he lost it." "All right, take him home."
"Yeah, get him out of here."
They really just didn't give a shit, huh?
And then so he does, he brings them, and the cops go, "We're going to bring you up to the house." And he goes, "All right." And he brings them to the house, and he goes, "You want to come in? We were just doing some gay stuff." And they're like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah. We're about to lay down in our gay bed.
Yeah. It's funny, by the way, when the cops got in trouble for not doing anything about it, they were like, "Yeah, it was like gay stuff."
So run that up the
They never
flagpole.
break from that at all. They go, "Yeah, I'm standing by it. It smelled like gay stuff in there, and I ain't going in."
I walked in, immediately hit the smell of gay.
And I was like, "Well,
Turn
don't want to get
around.
that on me." Sarge, then I got to wash my shirt after that? Does that make sense to you?
Now,
just for some gay stuff.
Now, if you walk in on gay stuff, you have to do gay stuff or you're homophobic.
Yeah, you better start doing gay stuff.
You got your boyfriend?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. DJ Lou, you didn't want to kiss that guy on the chest while he masturbated.
You're just progressive.
Little Chris.
You're just progressive.
No, you're gay. Get away from me.
You got this close and you went, "Is it crazy I'm this close to your lips?"
If I could have a moment in time frozen that I could like see a videotape of and see really what happened.
Fly on the wall?
It's fly on the wall. It's the guy going like, "Come on, you never even really thought about it." Like Lou's in that position. He was like a girl. He had to sit there and be like, "No."
My mind.
"Do you guys have the beer you said you had?" He goes, "Yeah, let me go check for it." While I do that, just like, take a look around the place and see get loose. You know what I mean? Take off your shirt. I don't care.
Come on, relax.
Come on. Looks like we don't have any beers. Do you have any alcohol? I don't know.
We have this cherry wine. He goes, that might be close enough.
Got this shit from Trader Joe's. All right.
He's just flicking an unlit cigarette. I don't know. I don't know.
You never even thought about it? I don't think so.
Is this like a Jeffrey Dahmer thing?
Are you guys gonna Dahmer me right now?
You're gonna Dahmer me, don't. My brains ain't tasty.
Yeah, dude. You really fell for the Jeffrey Dahmer thing. Gay guys got you liquored up at a bar and then took you home like Jeffrey Dahmer. Dude, you could have gotten killed that night.
You're a Dahmer, Mark.
I never started dancing.
You're a Dahmer, Mark. You absolutely.
Dude, you're a total Dahmer, Mark.
You just get fucking swallowed up by some gay serial killer.
You'd be right there at the promise of stuff. And then when he goes, by the way, you would have cared if he goes, "Hey, here's a questionably loose Diet Coke and whiskey I made for you."
Sip, he goes,
"Okay.
It's got some pop to it.
That's the good stuff, huh?" "Oh, now I'm feeling it." He likes it when he's going out. He goes, "Oh, I'm going out. Don't do gay stuff to me, guys."
Just him outside with a hole in his head and acid, and Dahmer's like, it's doing nothing to him.
So the person that was deceiving was Lou in this story. I mean, the setup, could they have possibly thought anything else was going to go down?
No. Lou's cock tease, which is pretty fucked up.
I'm the victim, guys.
No.
Here's the thing. You could have been the victim because you went all willy-nilly to a very Jeffrey Dahmer situation.
My God, dude. My God, we would be doing a Lou Witzke memorial benefit.
Yeah. By the way, I would think more of you if you had killed them that night instead of just not doing gay stuff.
And then say you got into a Dahmer situation and had to fight your way out.
Yeah, they were going to kill me. They had a drill.
So, wait, the guy that was jerking off on the bed is actually gay, but the one that was in the room with you said he's not gay.
Christine,
he just does
Christine,
gay
they're
stuff.
both gay. They're both gay.
Sometimes.
But Big Chris has gotten a lure to him.
He was trying...
Big Chris is the guy jerking off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure was.
Big Chris.
And Little Bruce is who you saw at the bar.
And Little Bruce gets put into a trance.
Bye.
Big Chris starts jerking off, and it's like... and Little Bruce is like, Mijo, the man pounds his penis. I have to wash.
Yeah, like Little Bruce is saying like that he's a prisoner.
Yeah, he goes, don't look into the pee hole, or you'll become hypnotized.
I think he was just all out of tricks, and he just started to blame the other predator.
I think he was trying to get you back by saying, he goes, oh, no, not me. I am no gay. You can go back to my place and have drinks right now. And then Lou goes, all right, I'll come back this time because there's no gay stuff. He goes, he's doing it again a couple of years.
I think they were hitting you with gay cop and gayer cop.
Oh, no, I am not gay. Big Chris is so gay.
I wish I knew the exact level of drunk he was.
I wish we could get those two on the show, dude.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I was great. I handled it perfectly.
Lou, we can all agree you almost died. A serial killer could have got you.
You almost died. You could have died for sure. Instead, what you did was almost got talked into doing gay stuff. That's where we're at now. Before it was you left immediately when the guy started whacking off and you made a whole thing.
Yeah.
Now a guy had a conversation with you and you thought about it.
Funny how the truth unfolds.
You thought about it for a second.
Yeah, I was thinking about how much I love women, and I need to get away from these two fruit fairies.
But the fact you even were weighing around in your head, no, it's women for sure that I love, means you were considering it
If
for a
Lou would have
second.
got datelined,
if
he was like, he went over for some drinks, but what ended up happening, only the three men know. Bruce and Chris left the apartment 12 hours later, but Lou didn't.
And
was he murdered?
It's their loss because I used to be an ally. Now I'm out.
No, dude.
Totally.
Wow.
You have to
Homophobic.
You have to go watch Bros in basketball shorts.
You have to.
No.
Oh, who sent me that? Was that?
It was Nate.
Oh, yeah, the Kev.
The Bros
so
trailer?
funny. No, not the trailer.
Kevin
It's like
Hart
Kevin Hart
posted
gave
it
a
on-
shout out to it, put it up, and then there's like Kevin Hart's like black fans underneath. It's so much like,
Like,
yo,
nope.
no.
Nah, man, nope.
Kev has to overcompensate for gay happiness.
Yeah, no, I was just playing with.
Oh man, it's so funny. Yeah, the comments underneath it are just like, yo, what? Actually, Naeem, his opener, is the first comment that goes, how much they pay you for this?
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's like Kev's like, nope. We love you, Kevin, of course, you know, and then there's Naeem, and then it's that's hilarious.
That's really funny.
Kevin Hart's trying not to get canceled. Why this took him like hour and a half to type all that?
Nah, bro. One guy's like, nah, bro.
Nah, bro. It's so funny. All right, now you gotta go. You gotta go watch. Okay, bam.
No,
here we go.
A lot of guys kissing. A lot of guys kissing. A lot of guys holding each other.
Nah, bro, no.
If we ever
Hell
have Kevin,
no.
you gotta tell him
Nah.
your gay story and watch how he has to be so positive about it, Lou.
Yeah,
That's cool, man. You know, people want to do things. All right, bam. Let me explain. Now, two gay guys get you back to the house. That's
Dude,
dangerous.
Have you ever
Bam,
heard
boom.
Jay Farrell's impression of Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
It's so fucking goddamn
great,
good.
yeah.
There's one where he's on a morning show and he's talking about Kevin Hart's New Year's resolutions, and he goes, "Gonna get my legs extended, bam. Gonna be 7'5". Just the way he does it, it's so perfect. Lou, I hope you know that we are worried about you now. That you could be a Dahmer mark,
And that you might currently be living with AIDS.
I got away. Everything's fine.
Did you, though?
Did you get away or did you walk away?
You have to look at your attacker every time you go to this bar now. Why you choose to go to the same bar where you almost got gay killed is beyond me.
Because I can take them both with two punches.
You think
Yeah,
that's
but
true?
not if your drink's laced.
Nah, remember you saw the size of that guy's pig, dude.
Well, it's true. He might have been. He'll be more of a problem.
Now, two together, you're getting raped. For sure.
Hold him down, little Bruce.
I will bet money that little Bruce and Big Chris could absolutely hold you down and take what's theirs.
You better hope little Bruce doesn't have food runner strength.
Yeah, you're gonna have both the little tiny hand prints on your belly when they pink belly you before they flip you over and have you.
You go, is he tender? Is he tender enough, little Bruce? Tenderize them.
And they got all this pent up sexual energy, so I'm sure they can.
And then they're just gonna blast your ass.
Oh my God, you're gonna get covered in ropes, dude. Those guys have been you've been in their crosshairs for quite some time. So when you do ultimately break down and do it, your girlfriend thinks you did gay stuff, right?
Yeah, she won't shut the fuck up about it. And she won't stop texting Christine with dumb shit as well.
She goes, I've been seeing the way he looking at people by men's butts now is different.
Can't stop bringing it up. Can't stop.
I guess you don't like kayaking with me because I am not a boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you get the COVID and want to stand next to the boys. She goes, Lou, why? I don't want to go see bros.
Kevin Hart says it's a laugh out loud riot.
Come on. He congratulated a lot of people.
Judd Apatow's a hit factory.
Come on, the guy doesn't miss. Yeah,
Look,
dude.
I'm afraid you are getting gay.
I don't want you to be kidnapped by a violent Jeffrey Dahmer.
I can't explain to mi familia that my boyfriend he got kidnapped and gay.
Hola, Lou, you are the man who falls for the Jeffrey Dahmer schemes. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can leave my daughter with you, knowing that you are so easily tricked. Mijo, why is it that you always fall into these traps? You no understand that men want to take your butthole?
Maybe buy your own alcohol. And then you want to sell your body to gentlemen of the evening.
Maybe you can wear a bandolier, little airplane shows. And that way, when you need it, you can pop your show.
Or perhaps you have a bigger problem that needs some.
Maybe consider working the steps. For there is hope in God for you.
It works if you work it, so work it, you're worth it.
And we can skip to step 4 where you can apologize to my daughter for almost getting abducted by a gay serial killer.
Cheating on her with homosexual men.
With men. Repent your sins.
And God will forgive you for your gay sexual acts.
Publicly say you didn't like bros.
Publicly denounce bros. Phase 1.
That's the new one where you have to be homophobic. Dude, he said he didn't like bros.
Publicly denounce bros.
He said he didn't like bros.
Dude, how scared is a reviewer of saying bros sucks?
Yeah, they're like, I don't know.
There's no way.
It's just a masterpiece.
I mean, I like Billy Eichner. I liked Billy on the Street. I thought that was really funny.
I like him too. He has one of my favorite TikToks ever going around.
That's where you lose me, Christine.
Oh my God.
I liked Billy on the Street because he just yell at people.
It's 100% of her downtime. TikToking.
Yeah. It's a scroll-a-thon.
It's insane.
Well,
Jay,
I
you
don't
really-
have a lot of downtime.
Huh?
You make me think about the Dahmer series. You're so right that he was actually a terrible serial
He
killer.
was horrible at it.
Why?
He would
Just
go back
'cause-
to the same
Man.
places to find people, and people would go miss. He drugged the guy in a bathhouse. He would also go to a bathhouse and drug them, and then he wouldn't like kill them necessarily. He would like fuck them and do stuff to them while they were like unconscious. But he gave them like a lot of drugs that he was like drugging them with. So like they almost died, and like, he left them there more than once. And one time they had to have ambulance come get the other one. They were able to wake the guy up. This one they couldn't wake the guy up, and the ambulance came.
Yeah.
And then he still went back there. The guy to then be like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude!"
Hey,
Like I told
weirdo.
all the bathhouses, you're like you drug people, and he was like, "Bye."
Not
Like,
cool.
Like he left, and he was like, "I guess I got to find another way to do this." His grandmother met 3 of them, like because she just came downstairs. He's like, "Grandma, stop! Leave me alone. This is my friend."
I'm butt fucking.
And she was upset that he was like doing gay stuff, and he's just like. He finally gets her to go back to bed so he can loudly murder them in the basement. And, like his grandmother would hear, like everybody heard everything.
The
Really?
neighbors,
They just didn't want to deal with it.
he just kept it. He's killing them all in his apartment too. This, the next door neighbor is hearing, please don't kill me, and then drills.
Yeah,
And saws, and she
screaming.
keeps calling the cops, and he just keeps the bodies decomposing in his apartment. But I guess it smelled like gay stuff to the cops.
Jesus. Is that really what it was?
Yes,
It just
it
smelled-
was dead bodies.
No, they go there with the smell. They go, "What's that terrible smell?" And he would tell the neighbors it was bad meat His refrigerator broke. He had bad meat, and then the other one was his fish got ick, like his fish got sick, and that's what the smell was, tropical fish. And then he would just be like, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, but it's been 3 weeks." He's like, "Yeah, I'll fix it tonight." And then they'd be like, "Okay," and then they'd hear somebody getting murdered, call the cops. And the cops would be like, "Nah, just gay stuff and dead fish, I think."
Just the ick and gay stuff.
Just the ick and the fish thing also.
Does the series go all the way to the end of his life where he gets beaten to death in prison? Because what's funny is...
I thought he got fucked up the ass with a mop handle. I guess that was myth.
I heard that myth. I heard that urban legend as well. But whenever this happens, whenever they like do a story like this, the guy that murdered Dahmer is like, "All right, time to do some interviews." Yeah, I beat the shit out of that.
Does he do
weirdo.
any interviews?
He like came out and like spoke about like why he killed
Really?
Dahmer.
I've never seen that.
And then someone, his own defense attorney was like, "I don't think that's true." He said that Dahmer would taunt inmates with his food, like he would make it look like arms or whatever. And
But the show at least does say when he first went in. That he was so wrapped up in like people saying that he was like he was getting fan mail.
Yeah.
So he started smelling his own shit, and he was walking around jail being like a bit of a dick, like he was making jokes.
He's like, "I'll
about
munch
the
it."
stuff. Yeah, about the stuff, and then got super religious, like weeks before he got killed. But from the second he got caught and everything, even beforehand, he'd be like, "I should die," and even that, he's just the luckiest, like dumbest guy ever. He's like, "Just give me the electric chair." They're like, "There's no fucking death penalty here for some reason." Like they were like, "You're gonna live somehow."
Yeah, you did.
Like the
in one
first
state.
bad thing that happened to him in his life was getting murdered. Like that was the first. That was the first bad misstep he's had.
Yeah, he just kept walking.
He killed people in hotels more than once, and then he would just put them in a suitcase and drag a suitcase out, and they'd be like, "Bye, sir." And they go, "Wait, that looks pretty weird. Are you dragging a body?" He's like, "No, I'm just dragging gay stuff." And they're like, "Oh, well, get out of here. Get out of here then."
And you have penises in there? Ew. Ew, all those penises in that suitcase next to other penises.
Yeah. Oh, this is just a large sack full of gay stuff.
Ew.
Oh, all right. Well, bye. Thanks for staying with us.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, the neighbors here just hearing guys screaming for their lives
Help!
and calling the police. Nothing
Dude, what if
happened.
you had a girl over and she's like, "Hey, what is that?" And you go, "It's just the guy next door. It sounds like he's killing him." I don't think he is.
No, I thought the same thing for a while. No. That right there? No.
No, it's just gay stuff. You've
That's
clearly
just gay stuff.
you've clearly never heard gay sex before.
And you go, "It sounds like they're in terrible pain." He goes, "Hey, you ever see how gay stuff happens?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it doesn't hurt.
I'll tell you what, I can try.
Yeah.
We could try their method tonight, see how you feel about
Want me to
it.
cram 6 up your shitter, see the noises you make?
Yeah.
Okay, well then go back to bed.
All right. Now kiss me on the lips and sleep tight.
All right, bye. Good night.
Good night.
You know what's funny? What I had a problem with in Dahmer's thing was Niecy Nash as the neighbor, who did great. She actually did do really good at the character, but I am so used to her voice. I realize only from watching the show, I didn't even have to look it up on IMDb. She does 700 voices on American Dad, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And it's always her voice. And I know for sure she's like the crossing guard who crosses Steve. She goes, "Crossing guard, Rita, gotcha. You are her whole world right now." She walks him across the street. But she just has, it sounds condescending because like I know her voice like and always in sarcasm.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing her play like an earnest character, but she was great. But it was like the show was good. Dude. That kid, Evan Peters, rules. But like,
They're trying to like Dahmer's victims' family members are being like, "We weren't consulted at all."
that's not how it works. It's unfortunate to say, but I mean, like, it's a weird complaint now. Like, this is one of the first things that people should realize. Do we take everything, like people's complaints online, on the internet, like seriously at all?
Yeah.
Because the complaint is something that's happened for a bazillion years.
Yeah, where they're like,
It's
"We
like,
weren't-"
"Oh, you're drudging up this story again?" He goes, "Yeah, 70 documentaries a year come out about Jeffrey Dahmer stuff."
Yeah.
It's like, it's insane. Like,
It happened with the Ted Bundy stuff, but it
yeah.
only happens once a major studio gets involved. When it's like a documentary, everyone's cool about it.
no, there's been 3 Dahmer movies at least. There's one with Jeremy Renner.
No, but I'm saying when this happens,
Mm-hmm.
recently, it's been when the big studio puts out the thing, like with Ted Bundy when what's his name played it from High School Musical, Zac
yeah,
Efron.
Zac Efron.
And then all of a sudden, everyone was like, "Well, hold the fuck on, we weren't consulted." And it's like, why'd you wait till now? They've done so much stuff about it.
The
Why are you
TV movies about Ted Bundy.
Why are you making a
I
stink about
think
it
Mark
now?
Harmon played him once.
Oh wow,
A
That's
younger
fun.
Mark Harmon
That's very fun. But yeah,
from the film Summer School.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll watch the Dahmer one, but I heard it was good.
What floored me was what you watched last night or the night before. I couldn't believe they would turn that around. The Lifetime, the Gabby,
dude, LMU?
the Gabby Petito story.
Dude, remember that?
Lifetime movie.
They made a movie about it.
Dude, already.
I'm sure the family.
Katie and I were
thrilled.
going through the channels and we saw it and we are like, dude, and she, first thing Katie says is she goes, there's no way they got a fucking movie about this already. And not only did they have a movie, they had a documentary that followed it. They had, it went like.
Yeah, I'd watch a documentary though, for sure. Even though I know.
Oh,
the
you have to
whole
watch
story.
the terrible movie.
Of course, I'm gonna watch the
'Cause
movie
it's-
without doubt. But you know
look
they've
up-
already
That's a
made,
great
buddy. There's a whole that 2020 I told you we watched with Lori Vallow, the one who like left her husband for like a religious doomsday prepper, and they killed the kids, and the guy was a comic.
Oh, yeah. Her brother would be like,
her brother like,
was a
helped kill the
voice
kids.
mentalist.
Yeah. Well, he's a stand-up comic. They've played some of his comedy in this in the new documentary, but Netflix just did a 3-part documentary on the whole thing, and there's a movie coming out about it. So yeah, they move quick, man.
They just like, someone dies and they're like, how do we write this? The Gabby Petito one, they just got a lady who looks the same age. Like, it's a famous.
It's funny to make a movie though where there was really no impactful situation. Like the movie, you think Lifetime's not jumping on board unless there's bodies somewhere,
Yeah.
but nothing happened. But I do want to.
What do you mean?
The Gabby Petito story.
Yeah, she got killed and her boyfriend killed her.
Oh. Gabby Petito is the
The
van
one-
life people.
Van Life people, we watched the
I'm
video.
thinking of,
They had to reenact the video that we watched on this show where she's crying and we were like, oh, fuck.
Got you. Gabby Petito. I'm thinking of Dippolito.
Oh, I would love a Dippolito movie. No.
That must have sounded crazy to people listening when I was like, yeah, but Gabby Petito, nothing happened. It's a non-event.
I know. It's a murder-suicide.
Murder-suicide, dude.
Yeah. They found his body decomposed in the Florida Everglades.
Oh yeah, but then
That's why
but
this
then
is-
she had the guy try to kill him. What story are we talking about?
That's why I think it's so horrible they made a Lifetime movie about
Dude,
it.
they
Can't
turned
wait
it
to
around.
watch it.
And by the way, they had to handle it so sensitive that every time they went to a commercial, they were like, one of the actors would be there and being like, if you know anyone that's being abused, call this number. It's not okay. And it's like, hey, Lifetime, fuck off.
Yeah. Anyway,
You-
now
the
we
only
come back
reason
from
you have a
commercial.
channel
I'm
is
going
'cause
to beat
people-
this woman some more.
Yeah, the only reason you have a channel is because people get abused. Stop acting like you're trying to prevent it. They're like,
Stern
oh.
used to call out Oprah for that all the time when they did the Oprah TV network.
Yeah.
And he was like, what's that? And her whole thing was like, we're going to give you, like, we're getting down to real stuff and real stories about real people. And then when that was making no money, it's when she went right away to, like, interviewing the royals.
Yeah.
Like, and, or it was like, Chaz Bono's going to whack his dick off finally.
Dude, my favorite was when Oprah was like,
Or get his dick put on.
I'm starting a magazine, and I'll be on every cover. So I'll be like, I'm on the cover. I'm on the cover. If I started D magazine, and it was just, hey, here's me playing in a field.
Does she still have an Oprah channel here? Does it still exist?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.